that I turned them jobs down because of the way they were. You know, not working for a place like that. Last job I had was for 3 years. All them people were bozos. They were trying to be professional. They weren't professional. You know, they could manage, but they couldn't manage people. You know what I mean? You know, they got their degree. I can do this. I can do that. Until they jump right into the situation of trying to not control people, but to try to run a business and explain to people. You know, but they don't. It's their way all the time. That job, I went through 3 bosses, and every one of them that came in there, they tried to do the same thing. And I would say, we already tried that. It's not going to work. Well, I'm here now, and it's going to work. That's what he would say. And guess what? It wouldn't work. And then they would look at me like, I don't know what they would say in the office. But I tried to tell, like, my latest boss, he's a little bit younger, arrogant, you know, didn't give a shit about anybody. 10 hours of work, that's it. No breaks, no nothing. You get a break, you get 15 minutes. Two 15-minute breaks in a 10-hour period. You know, busting your ass in a hot shop, lifting heavy parts. Some of them parts were 75 pounds. You're hanging them on a line. He didn't give a shit. He just sat in his office, micromanaged you. They sat in there on cameras and watched you with a camera. Never came out to ask, "Hey, how you doing? You need some gloves? You need something?" Never, never. And then half the time, even asked them guys for gloves or something, they forgot. Oh, I forgot. I'm busy. I can't do it right now. Well, you got the key to the office. How am I supposed to get gloves? How do you want me to perform without the right stuff? Glasses, gloves. Just irritating. But I'm running off the subject here, but I'm just tired of doing that. I've been doing it for years. Job before that I did for 12 years. The same thing. Day after day. And I did it for my kids. It's the only thing that kept me doing it. To provide for my kids. And I provided for my kids. I don't see them much anymore. But after they turned 18, one's 23 and one's 21, I decided to quit my job and leave. Because they're on their own now. They're big boys now. So quit that job, attempted to get another one, and just tired of the day and day thing. Life's too short. I want to travel. I want to see things. I want to share it with you people. I've seen so much on my bike. I should have started a YouTube channel on my bike. I drove across the country on my bike. I've almost seen already 50 states. And I even had a job. I had a lot of vacation. And I would burn up. I had 4 weeks vacation at that job I had for 12 years. So I would take a whole week off, maybe a week and a half, and just jump on my bike and go. And I wouldn't come back for a week and a half. But I've been across all the top of the United States, came down through Missouri and then ran to bottom. And then went diagonal back up to PA. And I camped. Had a tent. My bike, I had a nice bike. I had a 2017 Africa Twin. On off-road bike. Side bags on it, front bags. I carried a lot of gear with me: cookers, tarps, 2 tents, one tent just for my gear, a little bivy tent. To set that up and throw it in there. I mean, I was camping everywhere. Behind truck stops, rest areas. My bike gets an enduro. It was all caged up. All had all protection on it, protection of the fenders, everything. Had a windscreen on it. I would drive right through a rest area, right up in the backwoods as far as I could go, and I would set up a green tarp so nobody could see my fire, and I would stay there for 2 days. I had a bathroom. Typically, there was a creek running by or something I could jump in, just go for a swim, so I didn't stink. But had bathrooms, vending machine, either that or places like this. But those places on my bike, I can't get to them that I went to. Even with a box truck, I wouldn't be able to do it. A four-wheeler, yeah. A side-by-side, yeah. But no, I mean, not a truck, not even a decent-sized truck, because the trees are too close together. These are single rail trails for bikes, miles up. You can't get a car or truck back there. but I am rambling. Like, subscribe, guys. Like I said, I'm begging. I don't beg nobody, but when you big subscribers that got millions of subscribers, watch some of our channels. You know how it is to begin. You know, like, subscribe our stuff. They never do. Never. Never. I'm just thinking about unsubscribing from all them guys. Just stop watching them. I get nothing back. You leave a comment, hey, good job. You get like a thumbs up. That's it. They don't give a shit. All right, I'm gonna go in here, make me a couple sandwiches. I'm not sure if I want to leave my RV alone. I'll think about it. You guys have a good day. This might be all I record tonight, unless I have a fire or something. I'm gonna relax, do some things. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 14 volts on the battery. Fridge is running, fans running, stuff's charging, and I'm maxed. I'm doing good. 10 amp on 14.4. Now 10 amp, 10.9 amp coming in on the roof, and 16.6 amp coming in from my deployable. Sweet. Yeah, what the heck. Take the bike for a ride. I threw the cameras up. Like I said, if something does happen, I won't make it back in time. I'm worried about my panels being out, not necessarily somebody breaking in the RV, which could happen. The rail link up on the back. Arlos are up on the sides. Okay, said one thing too about these Arlo cameras. There goes that truck again. Oh, I don't know. These are for my house, actually. I just threw them up. But I don't like running them down the road for when they use up data. And those mounts, I don't trust them mounts. You know, they're not made for bouncing around. I got to figure something else out for the box truck whenever I build it. But I mean, I still have other cameras. I got the dash camera on. And I have, ooh, right in the sun, huh? And I have that camera on. Windows are dirty. And then there's another one of them on the back that I run down the road in case I get into an accident or something. Yeah, let's go down to that pond. It's 2 minutes from here. I haven't seen anybody. I think I'll be all right. I almost put the panels back in. I'm not doing all that. It's about 1 o'clock. Yep. Yeah, I should have just walked it. This is some deep sand. I almost wiped out on my bike a couple times. Yeah, you definitely need a truck if you come down to the pond area. I was cruising though, and then all of a sudden I hit this stuff. I'm out of breath now. Whew. It's good for you though. You need the exercise. You drive around sitting on your butt, you don't get the leg exercise. But I should have just I should hide the bike somewhere. So 2 minutes on the bike, 8-minute walk walking. I got halfway here, but yeah, you ain't getting no RV down here. No way. No way. 4-wheel drive, that's for sure. No car. Keep hearing a guy running up and down this road though. More garbage. I don't know what they're doing down here. Probably fishing or something. Hauling something. Walking away. I'm gonna turn this off. Should have brought some protection with me. That'd be right. I don't want to push my bike no more. I'm gonna walk it. So I hid my bike and I marked my bike where my bike is. I put a stick in the road. I can't see it from here. Well, I can see it, but I don't think somebody driving by is gonna see it. Hope not. Had that bike for a long time. A long time. I can see the pond down there. This isn't somebody's driveway. All they can do is tell me to leave. But I Google mapped it. I don't see no houses. So it's definitely ran a lot. Looks like the same tire tracks too. It's that truck running up and down here. It's got some pretty fat tires, let me tell you. Stay on top of the sand. It's nice out. It's got to be 75. 75 in December. That's something I am not used to. I'm going to tell you that right now. My body's going to start playing tricks on me. Very nice though. Should have put a pair of shorts on too. Some sandals. I'm wearing jeans. It's warm. All right, we're almost down here. Put this down in case I walk up on somebody's house. This is pretty cool. No unauthorized vehicles allowed down here. And you're not allowed to take horses down here. I wonder why. But it'd be tough for me to get my bike down here. This sand's pretty deep. But you got a four-wheel drive truck, you make it. There's somebody, looks like they have fires down here. We burned a bed. Looks like a sand sifter of some sort. More garbage. I'll walk up that way a little bit. Maybe I can find me an alligator. Looks like there's tracks going down to there. They must launch a boat. Get some fish. Looks like there's a house way over there. Oh, that'd be a cool little spot for a house. It's hot. I got my shirt off. It's freaking warm. Nice day. Should have wore shorts. I'm not going swimming, that's for sure. Not in that. You get eaten by an alligator. You're crazy. Garbage. And I'm looking at the ground, looking for tracks. Something to be aware of. Some big dog down here. Big dog. And you can see them. They're pretty old, but it's a big dog. And the little tiny ones look like raccoons. Probably down here looking for fish. Haven't seen an alligator yet. Wow, that was a good hike. I am freaking sweating. Woo! It's good to sweat every once in a while. Although I did run into a sheriff walking down there. He seen me from the other side of the pond. He come over here to ask me, "You crazy, you swimming in there?" I said, "No, I mean, I thought about it, but I'm not getting bitten by no damn alligator." He just laughed at me. He says, "You know, people don't swim this time of year down here." I says, I'd swim in it. As long as I didn't know there were no alligators, I would. Had my shirt off. He's looking at me like, "You're crazy, it's cold." It ain't that cold. It's not cold at all to me. It's pretty warm, actually. Sun's out. Got bit by a mosquito. Hope I don't get West Nile. Little baby when he followed me inside of the RV. So, yeah. I'll find something to do. I need to get more views on my videos. I need to review something. I've gotten so much stuff, you know, and I just stopped recording on YouTube. I got burned out. I can't even do an unboxing because I threw all the boxes away. I don't know. Getting kind of bored. But good thing I didn't go that way in the RV. I would have never got out of there. That would have been hard to get out. So, yeah, pretty cool campground. You got a pond down there. It took me about a little under 10 minutes to walk down there. I hid my bike. Well, you've seen that. There's no sense riding a bike down there, that's for sure. Maybe an e-bike, a good e-bike with really fat tires on it. You could probably get down in there. I mean, if I had an e-bike with fat tires on it, I would definitely do it. That's for sure. But it ain't that far. You could have just like walked through the woods that way, and you could have just run right into it. But I'm gonna sign off here, make another sandwich. That made me hungry, thirsty. Whew. I can drink some water.